Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, October 21st, 2022 of course, and this is the last day of trading for this week. So let's find out what is going on in the Forex calendar. The most important event of Friday are only three. So they are retail sales already published. Those retail sales data were from the UK, and we have a actual deteriorating to minus 1.4% from 1.6%. The market expected bigger increase to minus 0.5. However, it's not too bad. We got a slight increase to minus 1.4. However, this might be perceived as the disappointment of the market participants, especially those from the UK. All day is Euro Leaders Summit, so maybe we should expect some remarks, some comments. Yesterday, the UK Prime Minister Liz Truss resigned from her office. So this is an example of the unexpected event. However, today's event remarks, comments from the European Union leaders might be unexpected as well. So please stay focused. Core retail sales data from Canada are scheduled for release at 2:30 today, and the market expects a huge increase from minus 3.1% last month to 0.4%. Any lower increase than expected will be considered as a big disappointment by the market participants. So, three big data. We're gonna take a look at the Canadian dollar, euro, and pound today. US dollar versus the Canadian dollar daily time frame chart is showing us the recent pin bar with high at the level of 1.3976, and then of course we have a up move, so the pullback towards the 1.3896, and this time, as you can see, it didn't actually work well, because next day we have a big red candle down. During this last 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the market of US dollar to the Canadian dollar had been moving inside of a very tight consolidation, and it looks like this market is consolidating quite closely to the recent top. Right, the top of at 1.3976. So the up move is still possible. Momentum remains strong. Momentum remains positive at the level of 60, and of course we are trading above 30-day moving average. So despite the fact that we have a pin bar here on the daily time frame chart, it's a strong indication of a possible reversal. Nevertheless, it looks like we are done with the down move, unless today's data will trigger some deeper correction below yesterday's low at 1.3650 towards the technical support at 1.3504. However, there is still a chance for a bigger bounce and another higher high, as the uptrend is still the main trend for the US dollar to the Canadian dollar, and it doesn't look like this trend had been terminated just yet. What's going on the British pound? Let's find out. Cable daily time frame chart. Let's dig a little bit lower. Let's move to the 4-hour chart. What do we have here? Let me just play with my chart for you to see everything what I want to show you. There you go. This is of course an ABC corrective pattern to the upside. However, I have assumed that the wave B had been completed around this zone very well, and right now we should be developing wave C. However, this pattern here doesn't look very much impulsive, and the level of 1.1410, the famous level that used to be a support important support for many years just had been tested from the below, and of course the market is moving lower. 4 hour pin bar here looks like a doji candle around the 30 periods moving averages is showing us that the bearish pressure is still strong, and we should expect some kind of a down movement which is against our count. However, wave B might be still in progress. Okay, so as long as we won't make let me say like this, as long as we trade above the level of 1.0923, the outlook remains bullish. Okay, and the ABC still might be completed. The larger time frame trend remains down, and please treat this ABC corrective cycle as the internal correction of to the upside during the downtrend on the British pound. Let's find out what the euro to the dollar is doing. For our chart of the euro dollar is showing us that the ABC to the upside had been completed, so we can remove it from the chart. We got a pin bar here, of course, and there is another very interesting pin bar just above it. There you go. When we hit 61% of the Fibonacci retracement of the last wave down, which is located at 9,863 pips, of course the market had been pushed lower. We got another pin bar here, just a little bit lower, around the level of let's say 9,846. This is the high, and then we of course broke below the 30 periods moving average. We are getting closer towards yesterday's low, and if this low is violated, 9,751, 9,757 are the technical resistances, then of course we can move even lower towards 9,710. So this looks like the main move to the downside, ABC correction to the upside, and we should start another move to the downside as soon as the previous cycle continuation. So maybe this, but this is not really necessary to put it here. And this is how the situation on the euro dollar looks like. The outlook remains a little bit bearish. However, I can put some trend line to make the life easier, and that might act as the dynamic support, temporary dynamic support, of course, for the bulls. And last but not least, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin for our chart is showing us a really strong indication of a weakness, because as you can see, this was the false breakout. We above the blue trend line, we broke down, bounced from almost from the technical support, local technical support, tested the trend line again. The market reversed again, bounced towards 30 periods moving average, reversed again. So if we break below 18,854, the market will likely move even lower, even towards this low at 18,220. Maybe today, maybe during the weekend, maybe next week. This kind of a move is very much probable. The momentum is negative, it's weak, it's already supporting our scenario of a weaker Bitcoin over the coming days. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.